这我操！这不稳肥。 Or is this freezer mode? Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship out. Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship our faces blue. Where's where who knows the moon pass me by. Falling across the ocean. I realize I suck with go-to, so I'm going back to something I understand. Something truly understand. Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship out pieces. Gather up all of the crew, time to ship out pieces. Say hello, where who knows the land will pass me by. All across the ocean blue. Say hello, where who knows the land will pass me by. Oh, yo, 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 Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship up pieces blue. Say who knows who, where, who knows, that's right I need. Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship up things is brew. Say hello, where who knows the way will pass me by. All across the ocean blue, time to ship up things is break away, let me out, come on, let me out. That's weird. Wait. What? Why is Deep Sea Minstrel banned? No, is it just this? What the fuck? Things to entertain later, just because I find this interesting. Oh, they're dragging out to be... You know, I still find it bullshit that the Earth Burial Fairy's a band. I'm glad they come out now and somebody's going to stay band. You guys can't hear this, but I'm also watching other VTuber Fame YouTubers do their thing, and I'm just so curious as to how I can get there. What dark sorcery must this slime commit in order to become a member of the High Echelon? Do I need to be a waifu? I don't want to be a waifu. I don't think I'd be a good waifu. Okay, maybe banning a bunch of books and scammers would probably be the best start. I am in misery. This is why I need to play permission deck. So yeah, I really hate these guys who use all these bullshit kind of... Are you kidding me? Of course. Oh yeah, sure. Ban a bunch of cards that make certain gem knights and crap viable, but God forbid the precious Sky Strikers don't get any hits. Maybe I'm just bitter. Maybe I'm just bitter. I don't know who's ever going to be watching or listening to this, but you're going to listen to me talk to a friend. What the hell? I'm getting my butt absolutely wrecked. I mean, yeah, but I'm also doing the event that forces you to either use fusion, synchros, or links. Right now, I'm doing the synchro run-through. Also, apparently, there's a new game on Steam that actually looks kind of interesting. Tides of Tomorrow. Also, these are the same guys who made a game called Road 96. Yeah, me neither, but these are THQ Nordic games, so they're probably solid? Oh, they're the same guys who made the SpongeBob games.
Yeah, no, they did the revamp, I think. They also did the sequel, Titans of the Tides. You know, I never actually played the actual Battle of Bikini Bottom game. I got that. Remember that weird point in time when there was a lot of point-and-click adventure games? Yeah, that. I had the... Yeah, but it's like, it's not the actual game, it's just close enough. Okay, also looks like I get to pop off this time, and I get to cause some mayhem. Context, do you know the archetype known as the Ice Jades? Yeah, so turns out I'm actually pretty solid at playing an Ice Jade deck, and also turns out Ice Jade plus Ice Barriers equals hilarity and pain. Do I understand the whole reason behind it? No. Do I find it funny when my opponent is staring down the barrel of Ice Jade Gamera Agarine and an Ice Barrier Dragon? Yes. Yes, I do. Like, hey, you play... I understand the concept of playing Floodgates, but I've discovered Ice Barrier funny. I think it's technically a floodgate. It's a weird floodgate. Like... Wait, you have the ability to check wild pal skills now? Oh, those things. Okay, I remember them now. Oh, oof. But even with an... Oh, that's absurd. On a side note, and I think this is just my new rabid hatred, did you know Mystical Space Typhoon now has an archetype that is kind of bullshit to deal with? Yeah, because one minute you're doing fine, next minute you're getting ultra just denied. What good is a floodgate against a tornado? Yeah. Ah, shit. I kinda wish Ice Jades had more big beater cards. But I've also kind of realized at the moment I saw Ice Jades is that they are not meant to be the hammer, they're meant to be the anvil. And fucking, of course this dude is rocking a weird Dark Magician Typhoon deck. Suffer me now, fool! On a side note, I've discovered that since everyone and their mother seems to rely very heavily on monster abilities for their deck pop-offs, General Raiha of the Ice Barrier is just top tier. This motherfucker. This dude packed... Oh, you suck. Realization, I should have summoned the thing that would have let me screw with their ability to... Yeah? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Great, great. I just have to deal with the one time the other guy has an Azamina deck, and they're competent. Or the Dark Magician Azamina. Yeah, the Dark Magician Azamina. I am in misery. Yeah, no. Goddamn. Okay. I think I need to play less like a Ice Barrier player and more like a bastard with this Synchro deck. Well, the difference is Ice Barriers is something I kind of like to play for fun. Playing like a bastard means I dig up the... Oh, I can't do Gen X. I can't use Gen X with this because that requires that Link monster nowadays. I feel like that's one of the more interesting consequences of some of the new cards. Like, certain archetypes that used to suck massive ass are now significantly better. Like, fucking Gen X, man. Gen X used to suck. What's up? That is the scream. That is the scream of unexpected occurrence. What has occurred? What's the lemonade resource right now? No, I mean like to make plasteel. Okay, palladium isn't a massive issue. If you got the... Okay, so the best way for us to get palladium, at least the most efficient way, would be to get a rock mining production thing going and a rock crusher going. So the key things for that would be we need water pals and mining pals. And honestly, we just set up the rock thing anywhere, so... On a massive technicality, you still got room at the oil base, yeah? So, while it wouldn't look pretty... Yep. Hey! Oh, on a side note, wanna hear something mildly psychotic on my end when it comes to dueling? So I developed a deep hatred for the U-Bell decks. To the point where I now pack, in almost practically every deck I play, a power filter card. It prevents the special summoning of any monster that has less than 1,000 attack points. It is mildly psychotic for me to pack this card because it also limits some of my ability to special summon, but... I believe so. Wait, hold on. Neither player can special summon monsters with 1,000 or less attack. Yeah, no, that does floodgate the monks. And it also floods... It also gates off all the Tenyi spirit dragons. I mean... Oh, and this motherfucker decided to use a sinful spoil on my ass. I am in misery. Well, on the plus side, it looks like because of my my power filter thing, he can't pop off his snake eyes crap. Wait. Shit. Okay, I just realized my mistake. My power filter thing also prevents my token from being special summoned, so I can't use Ice Jade I can't use Ice Jade Ryan Igering's full power. This is a problem. Maybe. Oh, this is a problem. Ah, balls. Okay, and the power filter did not help deal with the other aspects of the Snake Eyes deck. I'm just gonna turn it. Those guys are still somehow really powerful, for whatever weird reason. Well, the comedy series What We Do in the Shadows have now made me question another key aspect of weird fantasy shit. Context. So, you know how, like, dead people are supposed to have a ghost, right? Or, like, they can have a ghost that form when they die? Right. So, does that still apply to undead motherfuckers? Like, let's say a zombie. Would a zombie have a ghost? Would a skeleton have a ghost? Or is a skeleton just a ghost possessing their own bones? Okay, so let's say I kill a motherfucker and I summon an undead creature from that corpse. Would the ghost still be there? I mean, fair enough. Is it? Yeah. Because it, like, thing I just saw is like, oh yeah, we're vampires. We're dead, right? I was like, wait, if we're dead, does that mean we can have ghosts? Or is it because this vampire exists, that means no ghosts can form? And apparently they decided to answer that question by going with, yes, ghosts are a thing. Like, a vampire can still have a ghost. Which, I don't know how that works. It is spooky, scary skeletons. That is a possible. Wait. Is the Doomud still there at the ranch base? No, it should still... Did I take it out? No, it should still be there. Wait, no. If I did take it out, it'd be at the mining base, not the... No, it should still be at the ranger base. I didn't touch it at the ranger. Okay, wait, no, that still works. Gilded Doomud produces pal oil still. And gold. Not sure why it's allowed to double dip like that, but... Oh, wait, no. So I guess we could just swap out the Doomud Guild for a regular Doomud. You know, it's still old. Doomud Guild basically is just Doomud slightly better. Actually, what other creatures produces relaxed oil? Nope, only Doomuds. Only Doomuds produces high quality pal oil naturally. That kinda makes sense. In a weird way, that kinda makes sense. Okay, that's... I can kind of understand the use of that, but also like, nah, dude, there's not enough ice power. There's enough water power, maybe, just not enough ice power. Put Lunk on a Neptilius and you'd be able to wreck motherfuckers. Oh, Jesus. Oh, at some point I need to go capture Woolly Pops, just because, hey, cotton candy. Okay, yeah, no, that's weird. There's no pal that produces electric organs as a ranch drop. Like, there's one for pal fluid, there's one for flame organs, there's one for venom glands, just not ice or electric. Weird. Don't do that. It's technically a civic duty or whatever. Turn the charge out. Okay, drop the lightning ball on the Sky Striker. You know, Sky Striker is still somehow viable in this day and age. Like, you think after all these years, Sky Strikers would just eventually fall off. Oh, shit, a new Splatoon game's coming out this year. Okay then, time for a plan to screw this guy. I'm not screwing the pals, I'm talking about the fact that this dude tried to screw me over by using Sky Striker bullcrap. Something called Sky Striker Mecha Widow Anchor. And I'm subjecting him to the fact that, hey, I have more than one way to synchro with summon. Hey, you! I don't know if that's true or not. All I just remember is like he gave up my age and just moved on with it. Yeah. Tasuke. Yeah, no, that's one of Yuma's boys. I haven't heard that fucking song. I haven't heard that name in a while. No, warrior. Junk Boy is a warrior. Oh no, five-headed dragon's a dark type. Yeah, no, the Great Five-Headed Dragon requires 5 dragon types and immune to all effects except... Yeah, except for light-type monsters. I remember this because of the anime. Junk Warrior's level 5. It's just a triple tactic event. Pretty standard stuff. And not like that, although I guess that part is still super popular. It's basically, you gotta do... So there's 3 little, I guess, divisions, and you gotta choose. Are you doing nothing but fusion, nothing but synchro, or nothing but links? Your boy here started with fusion because fusion has been my bread and butter for a while. Okay, where the hell did my phone go? Hey Google, call my phone. Okay, I gotta peace out, so I need to go prep for lunch stuff. I'll be back. Peace.